You're at a barbecue this weekend. Your friend pulls up in a brand new BMW. He's wearing a watch you've seen on Instagram. He just got back from Tulum, and while you're sipping your drink, smiling, nodding, there's this quiet voice in the back of your head saying, "What is wrong with me?" And later that night, you scroll Instagram, and it's worse. Everyone you went to high school with seems to be winning. Houses, trips, promotions. Here's what I want you to understand by the end of this video. Most of those people are not rich. They're performing rich, and the math is brutal. I'm going to show you the 4 signals you've been misreading your entire life, and the data that proves it, because once you see this, you can never unsee it. Signal 1, the car. That BMW your friend pulled up in, let's open the hood, not the engine, the finances. The average new car payment in America right now is over $740 a month. The average new car loan term is 6 years. Some are stretching to 7, even 8. Do the math. A $740 payment for 72 months is $53,280. And that's before interest, insurance, gas, repairs, and the depreciation that eats 20% of the car's value the second it leaves the lot. Now, here's the part nobody talks about. The Federal Reserve tracks how many Americans are actually behind on their car payments. As of late 2025, auto loan delinquencies hit the highest level in over 30 years. The guy with the BMW isn't winning. He's making the bank's mortgage payment every single month. A car is the most visible piece of someone's financial life, and it's almost always the most lying. Signal 2, the house. The new house your cousin just bought, granite counters, 4 bedrooms, 2-car garage, it looks like a movie set. And on Instagram, it is a movie set. But the average mortgage debt in America is now $268,000, and the average 30-year fixed rate just spent 2025 hovering above 6%. On a $400,000 home, that means roughly $2,400 a month in mortgage. Add property tax, homeowners insurance, HOA fees, and maintenance. Financial planners use a rule that real housing cost is about 40% more than the mortgage payment alone. That granite kitchen, it's resting on a 30-year payment. The Federal Reserve says total mortgage debt in America just crossed $13.2 trillion. That's 70% of all household debt in the country. The person renting a 1-bedroom and putting $400 a month into an index fund, in 10 years, they will quietly destroy the homeowner. But you'll never see it on Instagram, because saving doesn't photograph well. Signal 3, the vacation. That trip your coworker took to Bali, the infinity pool, the cocktail, the blessed caption. Here's something the FTC and the Consumer Political Protection Bureau have been tracking quietly. A huge percentage of lifestyle spending is now happening on buy now, pay later platforms. Klarna, Afterpay, Affirm. Plane tickets, hotels, restaurants, all sliced into 4 easy payments. And on the credit card side, the average American household now carries $6,500 in revolving credit card debt at an average interest rate of 21%. 21%. That's higher than what mortgages charge, higher than auto loans, higher than personal loans, higher than almost any debt in modern history outside of payday loans. A $1,000 vacation paid only at the minimum can take over a decade to pay off and cost more than the original price. The vacation isn't the win, the choice not to take it is. Signal 4, the lifestyle. Designer clothes, the Apple Watch, the latest phone, the DoorDash 3 nights a week, the boutique gym membership, the $7 oat milk lattes. None of these are wrong on their own, but stacked together, they form what economists call lifestyle creep, and it's the silent wealth killer of the modern middle class. Here's the brutal arithmetic. The average American makes about $59,000 a year before tax. After federal tax, FICA, state tax, call it about $46,000 take-home. That's $3,800 a month. Now subtract rent at $1,500, car at $740, groceries at $500, utilities at $300, phone, internet, streaming at $200, insurance at $200. That's $360 left for everything else: eating out, gifts, haircuts, repairs, emergencies. This is why a Bankrate survey found nearly 60% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency from savings, not because they don't earn enough on paper, but because the lifestyle has eaten the income. The person buying everything is not winning. They're standing on a financial trapdoor, and the rope is interest. So let's pull it all together. The math the rest of personal finance YouTube doesn't want to put on the screen. Total American household debt as of late 2025, $18.8 trillion, a record. Credit card debt alone, $1.28 trillion, also a record. Auto loan delinquencies, highest in 3 decades. Percent of Americans who can't cover a $500 surprise expense, roughly 60%. The people who look rich are usually carrying enormous debt at high interest rates against rapidly depreciating assets, which they cannot afford to lose for a single month without collapsing. The people who are rich, they're driving used Toyotas, living in homes worth less than they could afford, cooking dinner, investing the difference. This isn't theory. This is what every real wealth study, from Dave Ramsey's millionaire study to Thomas Stanley's research in The Millionaire Next Door, keeps finding decade after decade. Real wealth is quiet. Performed wealth is loud. So if you've been sitting at parties feeling behind, I want you to do something this week. Stop comparing your inside to everybody else's outside. The next time you see the BMW, ask, what's the payment? The next time you see the house, ask, what's the mortgage rate? The next time you see the Bali photo, ask, was that on a card? Because the most powerful financial move you can make in your 20s and 30s is boring on purpose. Drive the older car, rent the smaller apartment, make coffee at home, and put the difference every month automatically into a low-cost index fund. In 10 years, you will be the friend at the barbecue everyone secretly wonders about, not because of what you're driving, but because of what you don't owe. I'm Will. I spend way too much time thinking about money, so you don't have to. If this hits something honest, drop a comment with the one signal that fooled you the longest. I read every one. I take notes for the next video. See you in the next one.